Just a second.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. I ate all my chocolate earlier before we started recording.
Well, should save some.
I have my caffeine.
That's all the time. Oh, she's gonna be upset.
Yeah. Well, she might be less upset because, Hisao didn't force her to,
No, I'm not
join the
talking
group.
about upset at him. I'm talking about upset at Shizune and Misha.
Ah, yes.
She should. I mean, if I really disliked someone and I had a friend that was that fragile,
yeah,
I would be really worried about that person taking it out on them. Are they rivals, or just do they really, really dislike each other? Like, I feel like Shizune makes it into a competition and Lily just really just dislikes her.
Yeah.
Lily doesn't seem the pissing contest kind, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Did the fire happen on her birthday?
I am not sure. I have a feeling it did.
Is that why that date in particular is such a problem? Because it doesn't seem like it's just the attention that is implicit with birthdays.
Yeah, I could see like some accident with the candles.
Maybe she blames herself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
Are you quite alright?
My cola was about 2 feet out of reach of me with the headset cable still attached. So I had to take off the headset so I could reach the cable.
And you unfortunately don't have the force.
Yes.
It's a good thing I don't. It's a good thing I don't, because my lord, all I do is get stuff that I'm too lazy to stand up for.
Yeah, no, I've done that before and actually gotten stuff in my hand by just reaching out and going, and I've gotten stuff in my hand, but that's because one of my friends got up, picked it up, and put it in my hand.
Yeah, but I don't have friends right now. I mean, I don't have friends in here.
Yeah, well, you've
North
got
Carolina.
your mother.
If you think my mother's gonna get up and give me something, get out of your damn mind.
But she's your
when
mother.
I'm going,
she loves you.
With the force, you're not gonna get up and put that shit in my hand. You're gonna call me a fucking idiot. Get up and get that. You could be a great Jedi, or I could reach the remote. All it means is they're not potentially gonna die right now.
Well, it means they're not getting worse at the moment.
They're not going to just die right now.
But also, it means they're not getting better either.
Yeah. Sometimes stable is just the best you could hope for, though. You know what I really appreciate here?
What?
The lack of the magical cock / magical vagina trope.
Yeah.
By just fucking, they will both be healed.
Yeah.
I appreciate this massively. I mean, like, especially in Hanako's case, opening up and trusting and receiving nothing but pleasure through that in a sexual act with him could be a step to recovery.
Yeah.
Because it's being having proof that opening up doesn't immediately lead to pain.
Yeah.
But it's not going to heal completely.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that it can't be utilized, it's that it's not a magic pill.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to be existing in this, and I like it a lot.
Yep.
Because I hate that a lot. Question. This is going to sound insensitive. If you're blind, how do you make sure that your ponytail is centered?
Sense of touch?
Trust me, that does not help.
Well, she might have a lot more practice than you.
That is entirely possible. But, like, more than once, I thought it was good and had my mom be like, what the fuck even happened to your head? Like, exactly. Like, how do you do that when you can't see?
Magic. You know blind people are magical, right? She can hear how the hair falls, so that's how she knows if it's centered or not.
Alternatively, Hanako does her hair in the morning.
Yeah, that's possible.
They have cute little bonding moments like that.
Yeah.
Oh, she wears little boots. We've never seen her feet.
Should I count that Boots comment as you gushing over Hanako again?
Probably. You may feel like a third wheel, but what you're doing is setting up another brace for her support structure.
Yeah.
Which is a deeply necessary thing she needs to get better.
Especially with Lily leaving in the near future.
Yeah. I mean, just in general, having a good support system is necessary to get better.
Yeah. But I'm saying it's especially critical
Oh,
with
yeah.
Lily leaving.
Oh, yeah. Especially for a birthday, which sounds like it has some trauma attached.
Yeah. Aye, lass.
Hey, sweet lass! Someone put a picture of the Scotsman from Samurai Jack. He's like my favorite thing in the planet. I want to hug her. A lot. Well, she doesn't look very well at all. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just got it, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That one took a moment.
I think one of the... I might have said this before. I think one of the things I like most about Lily and Hanako is how... I know the storylines are going to obviously diverge, otherwise you'd just be doing the same damn thing.
Yeah.
But is how entrenched he'd be with both of them either way.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that with Lily's ending that it's just as obvious as it is here.
Yeah.
Because even if Hanako gets better, she's never letting Lily go.
Yeah.
And Lily's never letting her go. There's too much there. So one way or t'other, he's going to end up, with them both as some sort of person to him,
Yeah. They're one of the OTTs.
Yeah, OT3s I think is what you're getting at.
Well, OTT, one true threesome, so.
I usually see it literally as OT3.
Yeah.
Just how people use it.
Yeah.
Being in the shipper thing.
Yeah. I'm kind of outside of the shipper thing, so.
Yeah.
I'm not up to the latest slang.
Kind of in it.
Yeah.
Because I usually don't like canon couples, so... And I like writing things where my favorite characters are happy, because they most often are not.
Last time I was really reading fan fiction, lemon was still a common term.
Jesus. I feel old. I got into fanfic when lemon was a thing. Lime with a side of lemon. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How we've all changed.
Yeah.
I feel... Or maybe it's just like that we grew up. And now the next generation of people are going to be doing some
their own
retarded shit.
Yeah.
That we're going to look back on, that they're going to look back on in 10 years and go, holy crap, why? My favorite fanfic trope, well, one of, to make fun of, is sex pollen.
Yeah. Where
they get hit by like a gas or literally a pollen or whatever that like puts them all into heat. That is hilarious to me. The thing is fanfiction for me is much like anime. As a medium, I respect it greatly. I think it's wonderful. I think it can be utilized to do great things. And I also think that it can be literally the most dumb fuck thing on this planet.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to take a grain of salt, because like anime, there's 5 billion fanfics out there. But finding the good ones is like digging through the sand to find a diamond.
Well, more like digging through shit to find the diamond.
Yeah. Of course, if you have a good sense of humor,
yeah,
like usually you can just find enjoyment out of really shitty fanfics, like I do.
I find enjoyment out of other people's misery of reading bad fanfics.
Some fanfic I've read is literally better than the canon material.
Yeah.
I would actually legit tell them to change the names and publish it as their own book. It's that damn good. And I think it's amazing that people do this, write 100,000 words for something because they love it, expecting no payback.
Yep.
And that's pretty damn amazing. But, again, you have to find those in between the shit. Because
My Immortals,
well, there's nothing like My Immortal. Okay, I lied. I've actually read something worse than My Immortal.
My Inner Life.
It was bad. It was holy shit. What are you on?
Mission from God. Because my inner life is a Legend of Zelda fanfic.
It might be that one.
Yeah. Was it one about a woman who had a fascination with breeding and Link?
That might be it. I read the breakdown of it, and it was great. The ones that annoy me are the ones that either plainly don't respect the original content, and not in a way like if I wrote a G Senjo fanfic, for instance, there's a lot of stuff about it that I didn't much care for, that I could critique. And doing so in a fic is fine.
Yeah. And I'm betting Canon would not do well in the fic.
Or she might do wonderfully. I don't... I might write her having a actual happy ending instead of still being under her mother's fucking thumb.
Sure.
But critiquing the canon material and disliking some things about it is different. Like, I will tear apart the Harry Potter universe. I will. Yeah. I have done it with Mum for years. I do. Yeah. But you can't sit there and do that and then go, and disrespect it. Like, critiquing and disrespecting are two different things. What I'm getting at.
Yeah.
When you disrespect the canon materials is when I get tense, or worse, when they disrespect a character because they don't happen to like them, or because of stupid fandom bullshit that makes no sense. Like, if I wrote something for this one, I don't like Shizune and Misha, but I'm not gonna write them like fucking idiots or have them be hit by a car.
Yeah.
That would just be dumb. That's the only time a fanfic actually gets me tense. Yeah. Otherwise, like, laugh and have fun.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's dumb. Whatever. I think it depends, because fragile people doesn't mean that, you're taking advantage of them. It's a... I know, I respond to his sound like he can actually hear me. But it's more like, you have to walk that line carefully and be aware that if you do, if he and she were to go into a relationship, which is going to happen in this ending, you have to take care, because you have something very frail in your hands. And that's true anyway, but...
Speaking of very frail, you can still screw up this relationship with your choices.
I'm aware.
Ow, 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 ow. Stop that whack!
I've come to the realization that yes, indeed, Misha continues to perpetuate my ongoing prejudice against pink-haired anime girls. They are almost always incredibly irritating.
Yep.
Amazing.
Aren't you glad that there isn't a Misha route?
Going through 2 routes with these 2 idiots? No, thank you. I'm not. I'm trying to find Fox Mulder. Fuck off.
I'm trying to find intelligent life. There is
From what I'm seeing, it's not here. Now, I would like to have even though I don't particularly care for her, it would be kind of cool to have a route where you could, like, help set her up with another girl so she can get over her crush for Shizune, because there's just... And it happens all the time, but it's sad to just leave her with a crush on a girl who can never return her feelings.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna steal a girl, for lack of a better term, might as well find her a date. I'm guessing it's a little different here, because, like, it seems like most... I may be wrong because I haven't been shown it, but it seems like most students here have a physical disability.
Yeah.
It's a little weird for them to try to interact with one that's emotional, because they're so different.
Yeah, and also there is also the Japanese prejudice against
mental illness.
Like, there's a stigma in the States, like North America, against mental illness, but it is much worse than Japan.
Well, in America, we're getting better.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, we're opening up the discussion, and I'm greatly appreciative of it.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. There's still a lot of shit we need to get through, but, like, we don't lock them in asylums anymore.
Yeah.
Unless they're, seriously
danger
of
to
the need.
themselves or others.
Seriously of the need of an actual asylum.
Yeah.
But, I mean, asylums don't perform lobotomies, so, I mean, we're getting better.
Yeah.
Though on the flip side of that, you'd think that kids who go through, like have a car accident that causes them to lose a leg, you'd think they'd have some trauma they'd have to work through.
Yeah. Which I think is Emmy's route.
Possibly. I figure you have to do something other than running there.
Yeah.
Running an anal.
And then your mom gives you a weird look. Oh no, she's probably heard of weirder things from you.
Oh yeah, she didn't even turn her head. Are you asking if we saw her or if we saw her titties? I wouldn't say cute. I would say it's more hilarious how impotent her rage really is. Okay, serious question. How is he friends with them?
Yeah. Familiarity breeds comfort? I don't know.
I want someone to walk me through the steps in which friendship was forged, because all I can find is annoyance.
Yeah.
That might be me, though.
Though he might be thinking with his penis.
I think he's more thinking with his stomach.
The invitation certainly is... maybe he's thinking with his stomach and his penis. As what the first line... what the second sentence kind of implies.
Yeah, but I don't think... He hasn't really thought with his penis at all.
Yeah.
I think it might scare him. Like, the last time he thought with his penis, he had a heart attack.
Fair point.
Besides, who doesn't want to be the guy who comes into school like, I had dinner with 2 cute chicks. Like, what up?
So are any of them experimenting? Air quotes. No.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
You ever been in a fucking dorm?
No, not really.
It's like that.
Yeah. My parents' house was close enough to university that I could commute there without living in residence.
Yeah.
Cue porn music.
I think she likes you, and she's a little awkward because she doesn't have Lily as a buffer.
Yeah.
To be fair, a freshly showered person is so nice. Really, if they have nice soap, it's so good.
Yeah. Well, it's a valid answer, at least. Like, why are you here? I wanted to see you.
And it's sweet, Yeah. I just wanted to see you. Didn't have any plans or expectations. Yeah. It's kind of nice. Yeah. It's what friends usually do. Hey, I wanted to come over, so I did. What you doing? Entertain me.
Yeah. Yeah, and being let into an introvert's room is kind of a big step as well.
Yeah. Like, if you want to know what her idea of a date is, Hisao, whether she was, if she were a perfectly normal person without any deep trauma at all, you know what her idea of a date would be? Curl up on her bed together and read separate books.
Yeah.
Just be quiet and together for a while.
Yeah.
Welcome to being with an introvert.
But and her room is like her fortress of solitude, basically. And she's letting you in.
This is where she feels safe.
Yeah. And she's letting you in, so she feels safe with you.
Yeah. I feel like there's 3 rooms, maybe 4 total that she feels safe in. And she's let you into all of them at this point. Like, it's okay.
And there are varying levels of safeness. Like the library and the tea room, still a random student could wander in type of thing. Yeah. Lily's room, it's much safer because
Lily wouldn't let someone waltz in.
And her own room is the most private place, basically.
Yeah.
Where she retreats to when she can't even talk to Lily.
Yeah. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't think Hisao's ever met an introvert in his life. So he wouldn't know all this.
Yeah. But also, a lot of extroverts don't meet introverts because the introverts tend to hide from the extroverts.
Yeah. Well, I feel like extroverts, and it goes both ways here, but I feel like extroverts so rarely give thought to how introverts work.
Yeah.
Because either they think they're boring, or just shy.
Yeah.
When it's an actual mental state of being.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something, it's how their brains work.
Yeah. And they've been like that since birth, basically. They've actually tested that.
Yeah. And it's true the other way, too.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of introverts think extroverts are just really loud, obnoxious people,
Yeah.
when it's just their social energy works a different way.
Yeah.
You know, so all the rules of extroverts versus introverts are not really shared amongst each other.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, I think, because I think a lot of people would do well knowing the other kind.
But that's about true for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So then I tried to covertly take a couple of glances down her shirt. Well, he did so last time.
That's fair. I mean, well, no, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would, though.
Yeah. In high school, I had a girl trying to get me to look down her shirt, and I didn't notice until someone told me 10 years later. It's just like, that girl was trying to hit on you and all that. And I'm like, what? She was? I thought.
Why?
Well, mainly because she was curious, because I showed no interest in anything, like guys or girls. So.
Yeah.
She was curious, like, did I just not make the first move, or
were you just shy, or...
Yeah. So she was coming on to me pretty strong, and I completely no-sold it.
I feel sorry for her self-esteem.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
there's nothing like being flat out rejected by someone sucks, but there's nothing like hitting on someone and they don't even notice.
Yeah.
Someone, very gently saying, hey, I'd rather just be friends. That's cool.
Yeah.
Someone who just has blanked you out as a sexual partner so much that you don't even exist as one.
Yeah.
Like, wow. That sucks.
Yeah, most of my parsing from it was, she's from a different culture, so I'm probably misinterpret. This is probably like more normal stuff for where she came from or whatever,
or more likely, she's just a more tactile person than I am, because a lot of people are very tactile.
Yeah, so
and then there's me. Don't touch me.
And it's like, just shrug it off, like, that's her way, so whatever.
Doesn't bother me. Whatever. Is it booze? Why? I say that like I'm actually...
Why do they get booze and we don't?
Because we don't like booze.
Oh yeah, but she said wine, so I whined.
I was about to say, I made it sound like I was excited to see booze. To be fair, 2 bottles of wine isn't really all that bad. It's not like she took out 2 bottles of hard whiskey or something.
And here's to a drunken threesome. No,
I mean, they might get super tipsy, but they're not gonna get hardcore smashed off 2 bottles of wine. Yeah, I mean, if they were super weak, then maybe, but generally speaking, people don't tend to get smashed on sharing 2 bottles of wine.
And keep in mind, Lily's half Scottish.
Yeah, I am pretty sure Lily's had booze before.
Yeah, Lily'll be fine. It's the other 2 I'm worried about.
Like, Scottish people, I wouldn't be surprised to hear she'd had booze in her bottle.
See, you're fine. You've had wine before. You'll be fine.
Now, my question is, how did you manage it? Because wine is disgusting.
It depends. Some can be really fruity.
The problem is I'm so sensitive to the taste of alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so intensely... I can taste it in food.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's like, what, 0.01% of alcohol content left in cooked food? Yeah. Mom used a dried powder spice mix on something, and they had wine that they dried out and powdered in there.
Yeah.
And that worked, because I think the powdering process removed enough of the alcohol content that I didn't really taste it.
Yeah, that would, because alcohol boils off before water. So if you've gotten all the water out, you've gotten all the alcohol out.
Yeah, but like one of the... I was so thankful, Alton Brown actually discussed it. He said, people say that you take out all the alcohol content, but there's still some left.
Yeah.
even if you cook it for 2-3 hours. If there's liquid, there's alcohol. So if you have someone who's allergic, this won't make it edible for them. And I was thankful because I can still taste that.
Yeah, and the
like, and it's not a placebo or a psychological thing, because my grandmother didn't tell me that she got apple cider ribs a little while ago, and she forgot. And so she offered me a taste, and I immediately knew that they were alcohol based.
Yeah, I can smell it too, and I can smell a lot of perfumes used in alcohol base too.
Oh, they're awful.
Yeah.
What I was saying is, I forget sometimes that other people can't smell it or taste it as strongly as I can. But there's no amount of fruitiness that's gonna make it go away.
Yeah.
Like, no amount. It's all terrible.
Yeah.
I've been reading too many creepypastas lately. Because, like...
What? You're expecting the doll to come alive or something?
If she's hyper-focusing on the doll, it's talking to her. Get it away.
Well, it might be. Who knows?
That sounds naughty.
Oh my.
She looks so tiny.
Yeah.
She needs a blanket and a kiss on the forehead.